You're listening to Chill Chat, the weekly Chinese language learning podcast that breaks down vocabulary and grammar and provides listening practice through natural conversations about culture, trends, and other useful topics.
Each episode is accompanied by transcripts, so you can follow along with us. Members also have access to weekly guided readings and weekly grammar lessons. Additionally, if you would like to have personalized, one-on-one instruction from Karen, you can book a lesson on italki.
To check out free samples or book a lesson, find the links in the description. 我是 Karen, and today, unfortunately, Bai Wei won't be joining me. He got sick this weekend. Additionally, we do want to apologize for the recent irregular uploads of podcasts. Life has been busy for us, so we do apologize for that, and thank you always for your support and loving Chill Chat. This week, I want to put out an episode regardless, so I will be recording today's Chill Chat on my own. And we're going to talk about 水, water. Last week, Bai Wei and I chatted about different kinds of coffee. And in this episode, we'll be talking about something that's even more relevant that we need to drink every single day, which is water, 水. We will talk about different kinds of water, how to describe water of different temperatures. Some of you who travel to China may know that usually it is accustomed to serve people at the restaurant hot water or warm water, and you might want to request cold or even ice water. They might also ask you, do you want to drink just boiled tap water or do you want bottled water? So we're going to learn how to recognize these different words that represent different kinds of water. First and foremost, let's take a look at water of different temperatures. Starting from the coldest, ice water, and that is 冰水. 冰 is an adjective meaning ice or icy. So 冰水 is ice water. Not necessarily with ice cubes. It more refers to the temperature is very, very cold. 冰水. A little bit warmer than that, but still cold, is called 凉水. 凉水. 凉 refers to the temperature of cooling or cold in a comfortable way. 凉水. And then we have 常温水. That means room temperature water. 常温水. Moving on, we have 温水. That means warm water. 温水. Make sure you distinguish 常温水, room temperature water, and 温水, warm water. In my family, we usually drink 温水, warm water. Not completely room temperature, just with a little bit of warmth to it, makes our stomach feel really nice. Then we have 热水, hot water. 热水. And lastly, 开水, boiling water. 开水. So let's go over these different temperatured water once more. We have ice water, 冰水, cold water, 凉水, room temperature water, 常温水, warm water, 温水, hot water, 热水, and boiling water, 开水. As I previously mentioned, usually if you go to a restaurant in China, they will serve you either 热水, hot water, or 温水, warm water. They normally don't have ice water at hand because that's not something they serve on a daily basis. If you would like to have a cup of ice water, normally they will bring you a cup of room temperature water or warm water and give you some ice cubes. And ice cubes are 冰块. 冰块。If you want to request a glass of ice water, you can say 我要冰水。我要冰水。Moving on to different kinds of water. Starting with the two biggest categories, we have drinking water and non-drinking water. Drinking water is 饮用水。饮用水。饮用 means to drink. Non-drinking water is 非饮用水。非饮用水。Here I have to mention another difference between countries. In mainland China, usually the tap water is non-drinkable. 是非饮用水。You usually have to boil it or filter it and then boil it or just drink bottled mineral water. And now let's take a look at different kinds of 饮用水, drinking water. Starting from tap water, 自来水。自来水。In mainland China, normally 自来水 tap water 是非饮用水 is non-drinking water. In other countries such as Singapore, Germany, or the US, 自来水可以饮用. You can drink the tap water. However, if you have really hard tap water, like I do in my house, you might want to filter it and drink filtered water. And that is called 过滤水。过滤水。过滤 means to filter. 过滤水。And speaking of 过滤水, there are also different kinds to filter the water. In my house, for example, we drink the filtered water from the fridge. 冰箱的过滤水。Because our fridge has a filtering function. 冰箱有过滤的功能。Before we had our own refrigerator that can filter water, we used to use water filter. Usually those are a pitcher with a filter inside. You put tap water into the compartment with the filter, then you have to wait for a little bit for the water to be filtered out, and then you can pour it into your glass and drink it. And that water pitcher with the filtering function is called 滤水壶. 滤 filter, 水 water, and 壶 is the pitcher. 滤水壶, a water filter pitcher. And lastly, some people might opt to install a water filtration system to their whole house. And that is called a 滤水系统. 系统 system. 滤水系统, a water filtration system. These are the three ways of getting filtered water, 过滤水. You can also buy bottled water at a supermarket, and that is called 瓶装水. 瓶 bottle, 装 is to hold, 水 is water. 瓶装水 bottled water. Then we have 矿泉水 mineral water. 矿泉水. If you go to a restaurant in mainland China, they normally will serve you water, but that is usually hot water or warm water. If you request ice water, they might ask you if you would like bottled ice water. 你要瓶装水吗？你要瓶装水吗？ Or they might ask you if you want mineral water. 你要矿泉水吗？你要矿泉水吗？ In this context, they are referring to the same thing. 瓶装水 bottled water is usually 矿泉水 mineral water. The reason they ask you this question is since they don't have ice water at hand, they do have bottled mineral water stored in the refrigerator that is pretty cold. However, you do normally have to pay additionally for that. They can range from 2 to 3 RMB per bottle. If you want to ask about the price, you can say 矿泉水多少钱一瓶？矿泉水多少钱一瓶？ How much is one bottle of mineral water? Then we have 气泡水 sparkling water. 气泡 is air bubbles. 气泡水 is sparkling water. In traditional Chinese restaurants, they will not have 气泡水. 气泡水 also are a bit pricier than normal 瓶装水 or 矿泉水. Some people also have sparkling water machine to make their own 气泡水. And that is called 气泡水机. Literally, sparkling water machine. Simple, right? 气泡水机. I've never really been a fan of 气泡水, so I do not have 气泡水机 at home. And finally, we have 蒸馏水. 蒸馏水 distilled water. 蒸馏水. And these are the different kinds of water. Let's go over them once more. Non-drinking water. 非饮用水. 非饮用水. Drinking water. 饮用水. 饮用水. Tap water. 自来水. 自来水. Filtered water. 过滤水. 过滤水. Water filter pitcher. 滤水壶. 滤水壶. Refrigerator with the filtering function. 带过滤功能的冰箱。带过滤功能的冰箱。And the water filtered from the refrigerator is called 冰箱的过滤水。冰箱的过滤水。And then we have water filtration system. 滤水系统。滤水系统。Bottled water. 瓶装水。瓶装水。Mineral water. 矿泉水。矿泉水。Sparkling water. 气泡水。气泡水。Distilled water. 蒸馏水。蒸馏水。In the end, I'd like to share a short Chinese story of how my family likes to drink water. If you have trouble understanding some words or sentences, feel free to download the transcript with Chinese characters, pinyin, and English translation to help you comprehend better. Now, let's get started. 我们家是一个传统的中国家庭，所以我们一般都喝热水或者温水。因为家里的自来水不是饮用水，我们家的习惯是先用滤水壶过滤，再把过滤水烧开。等开水的温度凉一点以后，我妈妈就会把它放在保温壶里，这样随时都有热水喝。我妈妈还有一个习惯，早上起来以后，她会喝一杯温水，在温水里加一点盐，她说对胃很好。但是 我并没有喝热水的习惯。我喜欢喝冰水，特别是在夏天。如果没有冰水，凉水也可以。我们家也有一些瓶装水，如果停水了可以喝。但是我们全家都不太喝气泡水。That's the story. In the end, I do want to apologize once more for the recent uploads. We'll try to get back to our regular schedule of one podcast a week for you guys. And in this podcast, I'm going to give a shout out to our new members on my own. We have David. Thank you, David. I just realized I don't have Bai Wei here today with me to help me pronounce some of the more complicated names. So I'm going to try my best. If I do butcher your name, please forgive me. We have Alina. Thank you. We have Artificial Flowers China. Thank you. Sean. Thank you, Sean. We have Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. We have Lexi. Thank you. We have Valentina. Thank you, Valentina. Angela. Thank you, Angela. We have Manuel. Thank you. Troy. Thank you. We have Miguel. Thank you, Miguel. Anna. Thank you, Anna. And a Russian name. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. We have Greg. Rainer. Thank you, Greg. Nikki Boy. Thank you. Eyedrops. Thank you, Eyedrops. Shasha. Thank you. Mucky. I think that's Mucky. Thank you. We have Catherine. Thank you. Conrad. Thank you. And someone. Thank you, someone. Felipe. I'm guessing that's how I say it. Felipe or Philip. Thank you. And another anonymous member. We have Zoe. Thank you guys so much. 下次再见。拜拜。